continue.
Alright, so here we are, we're at the main menu. So you see there's the pod racing, galactic dance-off, Ranker Rampage. I heard the Ranker Rampage is really good, so I'm going to be doing a couple of those.
How does it feel to stand in the
Duels of
presence of
Fate, I
such
guess. I
a
haven't
community
opened that up
knowledge?
yet. Something that's obviously locked.
I meant the archives,
Options
not
aren't in there, nothing
me.
much. Scan M-Tag, don't even know what that is yet. And then you have the Jedi Destiny. This is what we're going to do. This is a full campaign.
Remarkable. If I'm interpreting this correctly, these files tell the story of the lost Jedi Mavra Zane and her Padawans. Oh, this has been missing for decades. Who is Mavra Zane? Oh, goodness, R2, when was your Lost Memory reboot? She was considered one of the most heroic Jedi Masters this side of the... Well, maybe we should just take a look ourselves. You wouldn't mind, would you, Commander? Are you sure you know where we are? Really? It looks to me like we're completely lost. Ah, here we go. Excellent. Now call up the file, R2. Let's take a better look at the Commander's selection.
Begin Destiny. Say the menu's real nice, you know. Look at the hands kind of, you get that Microsoft Studios Kinect Sports type feeling. Alright, so we're picking someone to train with, I guess. I'm gonna pick this chick right here. Definitely advanced, right? Is that Jedi?
Here we are. The record begins with Master Zane and her Padawans approaching the planet. And for the Jedi, it seems, the training never stops.
Welcome, Padawans. Each one of you is strong in the Force, brave, instructed in the teachings of our order. But not all of you will become Jedi. As you know, Padawans must proceed through a series of trials. Trials of skill, courage, insight. These qualities are needed now more than ever, and it is a path that very few can walk. So, let's begin. Join me, Padawan. The lightsaber, singular tool of the Jedi. A symbol of our order, and often enough, the difference between life and death. Let's see how much you remember from your previous training. Quiet your mind.
Feel the Force flow between you.
Oh,
Take a moment to feel
hey,
it.
that's pretty
It's
good.
balance.
That is definitely reacting well. Holy
Let's start
cow.
with some simple drills. Swing back and forth until you feel comfortable.
These dudes said previous training. I haven't done any training. I've never even
Try some of the
played
ancient Jedi forms. You've been practicing these since you were younglings.
Actually, I've never even played a Star Wars game through. bought a big campaign Star Wars
Very
game
good,
ever.
Padawan.
That
Let's move
actually
on.
felt really good.
And these training droids used to be so polite. What is the world coming to?
This one shouldn't be too hard.
Oh, nice, dude.
Now, strike. Very good. But you must maintain your awareness. Here's where things get hectic. Now strike while you can.
Oh, there you go, a little movement.
Well done. As Master Yoda can attest, we live in an uncivilized time. In combat, many of your opponents will use blasters. If you can't get close enough to strike your enemy, you'll need to deflect their blaster bolts. Now it's your turn. Remember, Padawan, some enemies will attack from a distance. Use your lightsaber for deflection. Now, let's try a figure eight. Very
Is
good.
that it, dude?
The force is
I
with
got
you.
it, okay.
The success of your deflection depends on the strength of your swing.
If you actively swing your saber at the incoming laser fire, you can deflect the laser directly against your opponent. Very good.
Nice.
Learn to control your lightsaber.
Okay.
Good work. Training droids everywhere will fear you now. There will be times when your opponent won't simply vaporize or be sliced into pieces. Sometimes you will have a true duel. You two, come forward. Let's move on. You'll need some space for this, so spread out. Of course, these are all training sabers, so no one will lose an arm today.
They will cause quite a welt, though. Wouldn't be very instructive unless you felt something. Watch your opponent and block their attacks. Left, right, high, low. Pay close attention to the enemy's attacks. Pull your saber to the correct position. That way. Also, a quick dodge or jump at the right moment allows you to avoid attacks. When you defend yourself against your enemy, you have the opportunity to change the momentum of the fight, to put it on your terms. Once your opponent is off balance, you now have your opening to attack.
Oh, that's not bad. Jump right over.
Watch closely to see where the lightsabers meet and then push your opponent away.
Okay. No, I didn't do it. Yeah, that worked. Wow, it's funny. A lot of people were saying that they don't like how the rumble
Remember
pad.
your training and try to defeat your opponent in a duel.
Let's see how the
I think they have time to attack and time to defend.
Oh, I didn't. I don't like how I don't do it.
done. A good beginning, Padawan. But there'll be much more to learn on Kashyyyk. Prepare for arrival.
Look, look.